Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Les invitamos a participar en Educab TV Inglés, primer año, dirigido a estudiantes de educación media general en el día de hoy para primer año de bachillerato. Este es un espacio único, lúdico y pertinente para reforzar sus clases en el área de inglés. Soy la profesora Yolanda López, tiempo completo en la Escuela de Educación y coordino el programa de Educab TV Inglés de la mano de la profesora Indira Bakchi, representante del programa Virtual English Language Fellow de la Embajada de Estados Unidos en Venezuela. En la clase de hoy contamos con la presencia del profesor Jofiel Santaella, estudiante de Educación, Mención Física y Matemáticas para nuestra clase. Les invitamos a participar y a disfrutar el espacio. Bienvenidos. Welcome.
Thank you so much, Yolanda. So good morning, everyone. I'm just seeing here we got Leticia, Esteban, Michael. Good morning, everyone. Today we're going to talk about comparatives and superlatives. It's a good topic. I think we just need to know about it because it's something that usually works in our daily English. And well, now just let's begin. First of all, as usual, we have to know what will we learn. What will we learn? We'll be learning about comparatives and superlatives, and also how to use them properly when we speak in English, when we speak English. So I don't know if you've heard before about these comparatives and superlatives, but well, as usual, I hope you can have able your microphones for talking and also write in the chat if you cannot. I hope this class can make you know something new and well, just improve your English skills. So we need to remember always what have we seen before. And now we're just going to remember some things about the things that we used for describing nouns. Vamos a recordar un poco las cosas que hemos visto para describir a los sujetos. For well, when we describe nouns, we use adjectives, right? So here we got two sentences when we see this situation, when we use an adjective for describe something. So let me just use this one. Let's read here what I'm drawing. Eric wears a big sweater. Can you see where is the adjective there? So first, Leticia, for example, can you identify the adjective in that sentence?
Big.
Yes, that's right. Big is an adjective. And also, we just got this other example. And an acoustic guitar. Let's see, Esteban, do you have your microphone for talking? Can you tell us where the adjective is in this second sentence?
Good morning, Esteban. Are you there?
Yeah. Oh, well.
He's not responding, so.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, Esteban.
Hello.
Great,
Yeah,
great. Why don't you give us, which is the adjective?
You just can write it in the chat if you have no microphone. Let's see it. This sentence where I drop Anthony bought an acoustic guitar. Can you identify? No, you don't have to read. You just have to say where and what is the adjective there.
And it looks like in the chat, Michael put the answer, so that makes it easy.
Yeah, oh my God. Yeah, you did it. Thank you, Michael. Well, maybe it can work. So, well, as Michael said, in that sentence, the adjective is acoustic. Anthony bought an acoustic guitar. The feature of the guitar is that it's an acoustic one. And well, we can also describe actions. And well, for the actions, we use adverbs to describe them. And for example, let's focus in this sentence. Susanna runs very fast. Let me just try to use other color. Here in this sentence, we're just talking about her action, the action of running in this case. And well, and we start to talk about the action, saying a feature of this. In this case, she runs very fast. The running that she's doing is very fast. In the second sentence, Hannah sang perfectly at the concert. Can you identify the adverb? For example, Michael, where is the adverb here? Okay. Here in this sentence. Yeah, Michael. Yeah, he wrote it. He said perfectly. And yes, that's right. Perfectly. Let me just try to indicate where it is. Yeah. Hannah sang perfectly. The action is sing. In this case, she sang. And well, how she did it perfectly. And why is this very important? Because these features are something that we're going to use when we talk about comparatives and superlatives. So now let's just move on. Can you see this slide here? We just start with a question. Do you know what a comparative form is? It is just a form of an adjective. And this line, this last line here, I just want to see, for example, how does Leticia read this sentence? Leticia, would you like to read this sentence for us?
It helps used to indicate what noun has a feature more remarkable than other one.
Thank you. Yes, it helps us to indicate what noun has a feature more remarkable than other one. And you're right. You're right. You know what we said in this sentence, Leticia? Did you understand what we say?
Esto ayuda a nosotros a indicar que un sustantivo tiene un futuro.
No, well, feature is more like característica.
Ajá, que tiene una característica más remarcable que otro.
Yeah, it could be a good thing. It is remarkable. It can be also like notable, destacable. And yeah, thank you, Leticia. I love how you learn to start doing translations. Oh, Luisana is here. Good morning, Luisana. Don't worry.
Hello,
Good
Good
Isana.
morning. Good
Yeah.
morning. Wonderful. Welcome.
So, Luisana, we're just talking about comparatives and superlatives today, and we're introducing comparatives. And thank you, Leticia. You were doing a good job. Awesome. And well, comparatives are just adjectives, and there are form of adjectives, and they help us to notice that a feature is more remarkable in one noun than in other one. So let's see just an example about this. And for that, we just need to think in Spanish for a while. We got this example here. Rizana, you're here. Would you like to read the English sentence for us?
Sure. My math book is bigger than yours.
Yeah. So, for example, you can see my math book and yours, your book. What we're saying here in Spanish can be something like, mi libro de matemáticas es más grande que el tuyo. And if you focus on the blue word, in Spanish can work something like this, like this. And here, the bigger is just a form of the adjective big, and it helps us to indicate that my math book has, let me just write it, my math book has this feature more remarkable than this other noun. Let me just create all, and I'm going to say it again. My math book, this noun, has this feature more remarkable than this other noun. In this case, this book that we're referring here when we say yours, right? So now let's just see some interesting things about the comparatives in English. We usually finish the adjective or the adverb with an ER ending. And we just got these two examples here. And I just want to see, we got 7. Yeah, Lisana, Leticia, Michael. Esteban, you can write down in your chat if you got your microphone able for talking. But Michael, would you like to read the first sentence on your left side? This one here.
My best friend is smarter than my brother.
Oh, thank you, Michael. That's a good one. And well, does anybody wants to use the annotation options and indicate where is the comparatives?
The comparative is between my best friend and my brother for who's the smart.
Yes, you're totally right. Thank you, Michael. And well, here it is. Yeah, Luisana. Thank you. As Michael said, and as Luisana indicated, smarter is the adjective, is the comparative. Smart is an adjective, and smarter is a comparative form of that adjective. And well, as you say, as you can identify, the ER ending goes in that word, in that adjective. Let's see the other example. I don't know if you know Clifford, but I love that they're going to make a live action about it. Yes.
Are they making a movie about Clifford?
Yeah,
Oh, I love Clifford.
I love Clifford too. And well, I just thought about doing this sentence. The dog is larger than me. And well, Luisana did it. And I don't know if Leticia can do it, but can you use your annotation options here in Zoom just to indicate where is the adjectives in this sentence here? Okay. Yeah. Oh, this is very funny. The dog is larger than me. Where is the comparative in that sentence? Oh, Leticia, yeah, you're totally right. Larger than, larger is the comparative form of the adjective large. And well, the ER ending is present because it helps us to indicate that we're comparing two things. In this case, we're comparing the duck and me. So now let's move on to this one. We're just going to learn about the grammar inside the comparatives. So we usually just add the ER ending, but there are some other adjectives that need to double the last letter before the ER ending. And we just got these cases in this slide. There are more, but I just want to put the example for you. We just got big and bigger. I think that we just saw an example, and with bigger in like 2 slides before. But well, you can figure it out that we just double the last letter before the ER ending. In this case, we say big with double G and then the ER. And the same occurs as hotter and thinner. You know what hotter and thinner means? Or well, you know what hot and thin means?
Hot means caliente. Thin means fino.
Yeah, you're right, Luisana. As, as you can see in the picture, as in the markers, they can make their lines thinner and well hotter. For example, the sun is hotter in the middle of the day, than, I don't know, at the beginning. Well, I don't know if how can this work for example, Indira. When do you think the sun is hotter in the day?
Hotter? Well,
Yeah.
the sun is hotter at 12 o'clock than
Yeah.
Yes.
at 8 o'clock in the morning. At 12 o'clock noon, the sun is hotter than it is at 8 o'clock in the morning. So in the afternoon, the sun is hotter than in the morning.
Yes, you're totally right. And
Yes, that is the
that's just the idea.
most yes, that is the situation between 12 and 1 p.m.
Yes, and Michael put it in the chat too. I think that in the middle of the day when we're starting at the noon, like 12, as you say, the sun is hotter than in the morning, and even is hotter than more late, like 5 or 4 p.m. So, well, let's just see another about what happens when we need to do some change in the adjective for construct the comparative. So this is just an unusual one, and we can have an adjective with more than 2 syllables. And how do we make the comparative? If you can see the example, my shoes were more expensive expensive than my shirt. You can identify the adjectives here. And well, we didn't add the ER ending. Instead, we just add this word, more, and we construct this thing very similar to what we're doing in Spanish. My shoes were more expensive than my shirt. So let's see it. Let's see if, for example, Leticia can read this sentence for us to help us with practice our pronunciation. Are you able for just read this sentence, Leticia?
My shoes were more expensive than my shirt.
Oh, awesome. Yes. And what are we talking about here? What does this sentence mean? In Spanish can be very similar, similar translation. Mis zapatos fueron más caros que mi camisa. More expensive than my shirt. And this can help you to engage how does the comparative works. If we just continue seeing some grammar rules about the comparatives, you just can see that we got an interesting case, but now it's your turn to identify what happens in this case. So the question is, can you identify what happens when our adjectives ends with a Y? And if you can, please tell us. We got this example, tiny, and we got the sentence with the comparatives. What happened with the adjectives? What happened with the adjectives when we do the comparative form?
Well, looking at the example, and y has to be a 9, and after we would add the er to have like the comparative form. My book looks tinier than yours.
Yeah, you're right, Lisana. Yeah, it was you right, Lisana. Yeah, I think she was talking right. It was you.
It was Luisana, yeah.
Yeah, it was me.
Yeah, and that is totally right. Thank you. And
Very good, Luisana. Good
yeah,
job.
yeah, as you say, it's just like you say, the Y changed to an I, and then you add the ER ending. And that is something that usually happens when our adjectives ends with this letter. We just got some examples about it. And now it's your turn to figure it out how this works. Like we just got these adjectives, and maybe you can help us to construct some sentence using comparatives. And now checking on that you're doing the right grammar.
Here we have Esteban,
Yeah, we got
Luisana,
Esteban.
Michael, and Leticia. We can check one of each one. Yes.
Let's see it. You can write down your sentence, or even if you just want to indicate how will you do the comparative form for us, and write it on the chat, or even if you can use your annotation options to write for writing on the slide, go ahead. Oh, Leticia put a sentence in the chat. Can you read the sentence for us?
My dad's suit is tastier than my mom's.
Yeah, I love that one. And well, it usually happens. And that's a good way to make the sentence. And you just did the same that we've talked about in the last slide before this. Tasty, tastier. And now let's go to the other one. Maybe Luisana would like to help us with that one.
Well, another sentence, if you go with the adjective happy, can be my friend seems happier than you.
Oh, yeah, that could be a good one. They maybe they seem to be happier than me, but they really are sleepy, for example.
Yeah, that can be.
They're just pretending to be happy because I don't know, they just want to sleep or whatever. And
Yeah.
that is a good one. Can you indicate how would you write the comparative form of happy in that case?
Oh, sure. Give me a moment. There it is.
Oh, thank you. Oh, okay, let me just finish this one here. Okay, can you see it?
Than my mom's.
Yes, I'm just
Oh,
typing the
I'm
sentence.
going to have a problem today.
Oh,
Are you going to have a problem with mom today?
yes. I hope
Yes,
she doesn't. I
I
hope
guess.
she doesn't see it. And well, oh, I love that sentence, Lizana. My friend seems happier than you. Let me just type it on the slide for you. Okay, happy. Okay, I'm going to type it here. Oh. And there we go. So now we're just looking to more adjectives, pretty and ugly. How can we construct the comparative form? Now I just see that that you're able to do comparative sentences. And that's great, that's awesome. But now, how can you write the comparative form of pretty and the comparative form of ugly? Let's see. Esteban, are you there? Maybe you can help us with that. Oh, there is this other one here in the room.
Yes, we have a Sophie. Welcome, Sophie.
Yeah, good morning.
Sophie, can you use your microphone?
Maybe you can, or maybe you just can write in the chat. Or let's go, Esteban, do you know, considering what we've seen about this, how would you do the comparative form of pretty? ¿Cómo harías la forma comparativa de pretty, Esteban? Let's see it. Okay, so let's just think about other things like pretty. What can we say about pretty? Indira, what can you say about something, a sentence using pretty, for example?
Okay, let's see. Oh,
Here we
Michael did
have
one.
another one. We
Michael
have
did
another
one.
one from Michael.
Yeah, oh my
My
God,
mom
Michael,
is
thank
happier
you.
than my friend.
Casey. Okay.
Yeah, That's good.
I was trying to think of not comparing people.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
the hills in Oregon are prettier than the hills in Southern California.
oh my God.
Okay.
But
That's a-
you can say my mom is prettier than my friend as well. But poor mom, I mean, poor friend.
Yeah, I mean, I hope she doesn't read this.
Yep, let's keep
And
Casey
here-
away from
and,
the
and here we have
class.
Laeti.
Oh, somebody else is here?
Yes.
Oh, good morning, Laide. Laide.
Oh my
How are
God. Don't worry, I'm confused too.
We
How
are
do you
say
say your
lady.
name?
Lady.
yes.
Lady
lady.
Pereira. Good morning. Wonderful.
And she can give us an example for ugly.
Oh God, you're
Okay.
connected.
Let's see. My cat is uglier than my friend's cat.
Oh, that could be a good one. Well,
Excellent job, lady. Excellent.
yes,
Thank you.
you're doing awesome. That's pretty good. So let me just type it. Well, I don't know if you're typing it in the chat, and I can.
Type.
Okay.
So what you said is that your cat is uglier, right?
Yeah, my cat is uglier than, oh, I don't remember.
My
Than
friend's
my
cat.
friend's cat.
My friend's cat.
Okay, I think that can work. And yeah, thank you. That's a good one. Welcome, lady.
Laedi.
It's okay.
Lady.
Lady is good. No problem.
Oh yeah, for sure. And well, thank you everyone. Now we've just done some sentence using the comparatives, and that's a good way of improve our English writing and speaking abilities. But now it's time to clear all this and continue with the lesson. And this is a very interesting part of the grammar, because we've just discovering how to make the comparative form of an adjective, but we just can say use both ways and of construct the comparative form. We just can use the adjective transforming as a comparative one, or we just can do it as we started translating from Spanish to English, like more happy than. For in the first case, we got happier than, but I can also say more happy than. I can say colder than, but I can also say more cold than. And well, as in these sentences, we just can use the comparative form of the adjective here, or I just can use this word here, more, to construct the comparative sentence. But why do we always have to learn this? Well, we have to learn this because they are very, very usual in our English writing and in our English speaking. So it's important for us to know how can we make this. But well, all this is right. There is something that can we do wrong? Maybe. Yes, these are wrong. These constructions are totally wrong if we're doing text, or even if we're talking. Say something like more colder than. No, that is not right. You just can say more cold than, or colder than, more heavier than. You cannot say you cannot say more heavier than. You just say heavier than without the more, or more heavy than. Let's just try to identify the first mistakes. Add the more, and also the comparative form of the adjective is not right. So something simpler than just change all the sentence is just to take out the more word. Yeah. The sentences are wrong. Well, the constructions are wrong. So we have to fix them.
Mhm.
So next, go to the next one. So Lady, we're just talking about comparatives and superlatives today, and how do we use it in our English talking. So we've just passed by the adjectives for make comparatives. We're just going to talk about superlatives.
Okay.
Yeah, so superlatives are something like higher than the comparatives, because when we compare, we just say that something has a feature more remarkable than other one in a specific. I don't know, as Lady said in the sentence, my cat is uglier than my friend's cat. I'm just comparing these both nouns. But now the superlatives help us to indicate that a noun has a feature more remarkable than any other thing. Like, it's just like if I say, using the sentence, my cat is uglier than any other cat. But now we got a form of make this sentence more easier to write it and just to talk in. And let's just see what is that. And as usual, we're going to think in Spanish just for a while to identify how the superlatives works. So we got these two sentences here, and this center here, and this center here. The first one is in English, the second one is in Spanish, and they just mean the same. In English, we say, this is the largest English book I've ever read. Lady, can you help us with pronunciation, reading this sentence for us?
The English or the Spanish?
The
English.
Yes, the English one.
This is the largest English book I have ever read.
Oh, thank you. Yes, that's right. And well, try to focus on the blue words, because they are trying to mean the same in Spanish when we say, este es el libro de inglés más grande que he leído. The largest, más grande. What we're indicating when we say the largest is that the English book is larger than any other book, English book I've ever read before. And well, that is the difference between superlatives and comparatives. The superlatives put the noun with a feature higher than any other thing we can think about. And the spelling rules that we use for comparatives are very similar to the rules that we use for superlatives. And well, if you remember, for example, we got some adjectives when we have to repeat, where we have to repeat the last letter and then the at the ending er. Well, now we're just going to do the same with the superlatives, but adding another ending. Vamos a hacer algo similar a lo que hicimos con los comparativos, pero ahora añadiendo otra terminación, diferente a la de ER. Let's see another example. Well, we just saw this picture at the beginning, but now we're just going to use superlatives. So this one here has the superlative where. Where is the superlatives in this sentence? Luisana, can you identify the superlatives in this sentence? Oh, yeah. Thank you, Luisana. And yes, you're doing a good job. And Luisana, for example, if I want to know what this sentence says in Spanish, the one that I draw in, how can you say it in Spanish?
Well, the first one, my best friend is the smartest. I don't know what it says now. The smartest man in the world. Mi mejor
Yeah.
amigo es el más inteligente. Es el hombre más inteligente en el mundo.
Yes, thank you, Luisana. You're totally right. And the smartest is the word that we use it for construct the superlative form. And what else can we just say about this sentence? We just add the es ending, but we just can also have other adjectives where we have to apply the rules that we've seen about comparatives. And that's where Clifford can help us. If you see it, Clifford is the biggest dog in the city. And Laeli, what are we saying in this sentence? Clifford is the biggest dog in the city?
Clifford es el perro más grande de la ciudad.
Exactly, that's right. And as you can see, big is the adjectives, and the superlative form of these adjectives needs to double the G before adding the ES ending. So these are a lot of grammatical words. What can I'm just going to invite you to learn about these superlative forms because it's very important and very helpful to memorize what adjectives has these changes and about double the consonant, changing the Y to an I. Yep. Let's just think about this for a moment. Do you have anything else about this sentence that we can just say it? I mean, I love this sentence. I love these two TV shows. Oh, well, this one is a series, The Big Bang Theory and Clifford. I love them. And now we're just going to talk about this. We have some irregular comparatives and superlatives. When we say irregular, it means that it doesn't follow the rules that we've seen here. So it's very important to learn about them. And now I'm just going to show you these ones here. You can see it. It's just a chart about adjective, the adjective form, the comparative form, and then the superlatives. You can see a bad, good, much, far, and little. Maybe I just know what bad and good means, but what about the other three ones? Leticia, do you know what far means?
Far is lejos.
For what? I couldn't hear you, sorry.
Lejos. And
yeah.
he's worried too.
Oh, yes. I mean, I didn't see the chat. Sorry. Yeah, Leticia, you're right. Lejos. And what about little? Little. Listen, you just can't tell us. Little means?
Pequeño.
Yes. And well, the comparatives change the word at all. Would you say less? Would you say further when the adjectives are far and little and little? And it implies that we need to know, to memorize some of them just for improve our English and writing and speaking. And well, as usual, we got this activity here. Let's play what we love to play, which is Kahoot. Indira, can you help?
Yeah, time for Kahoot. Everybody loves Kahoot. Okay,
Yes,
so
you
let me
can
get
help.
it set up here. I think it's ready. Yes, so I'll just share my screen and that will take away your screen. One moment.
It's not, it's, we need to send the link. Remember?
Well, for Kahoot, we have
Yes.
the code. So the students will come in on the code.
Yes, remember.
Okay, so
The page
here,
is Kahoot.it.
yes, so here we go. And I will send the link once we get the code going. Okay, it says join at Kahoot it. Okay. So just taking me a few minutes to figure out how to get that in there. Okay, there we go. So we have one new student today. I don't know, Lady, if you've ever played Kahoot, but if you have a computer, you can open up another pestaña, another tab on your browser, and then you opened into Kahoot, and then it will ask you to put in this number 1273199. Oh, she's fast. She obviously, sorry for explaining, but just in case. And remember, guys, we're live on YouTube. So while we're waiting for people to come in the room, you can see that we only have one person watching right now on YouTube. So we'd like to
Yes.
have people out there in YouTube. We've got a good few more classes to go. So we'd love to have you come and participate. And so you can see what's happening live on YouTube. It's recorded and you can come in later. Okay, we're still waiting on who? Luisana.
Wait, I'm joining from my phone. Wait a second.
Okay, that's fine. And who else are, oh, Esteban.
Yeah, maybe he can get into Kahoot.
Come on, Esteban. I just can't see the chat. I mean, I can't see the participants. I have to open it up. One moment.
No. Well, we got Luisana, Lady, Esteban, Leticia, Michael.
Can someone tell me the PIN, please?
Yeah, it's right there. 127
All right.
3
31.
3199.
1273199.
Correct.
Thank you.
Here we have Michael, Leticia, Laeti.
And
we are
Luisana.
waiting for Luisana.
Luisana
and
has
Esteban.
appeared. Esteban, what's going on out there? And
We
no
are
one's,
waiting for
doesn't
Esteban.
look like anybody's in YouTube. So we just wait for Esteban. Come on, come on, come on.
Esteban and Luisana.
Okay, Luisana's in. Oh, we got him.
Oh, Esteban.
Okay, so you guys, wait, Lady dropped out though.
Oh,
What
I
happened?
don't.
¿Qué pasó? What happened?
No sé qué pasó, estoy.
Okay, you're there again.
Dos segundos. ¿Qué le pasó a esta cosa? Ahí estoy.
Okay, ya
Yeah.
estás. Okay, vamos a empezar. Let's go. Ready?
Yes.
And Jofiel, you read the prompts, okay? Ready?
Yes.
Set, go.
We can read or only.
Yeah,
Let's
just
have
read the
Jofiel
question.
read. Jofiel, you
Okay.
be the MC. It's your
So
class.
the first one, the dog is than the cat. What comparative or superlatives are we going to use? The dog is than the cat. Oh, yeah. Oh, but we got 3 answers, right?
Yes, and we have 5 students.
5 or 4, I don't. Oh,
That's okay.
yeah. I mean, the important thing is that we got 3 participants and they just know the answers.
And sometimes it's because the internet is slow, so you don't get your answer. And so don't worry if it ends, just try your hardest. Okay, ready? Ready for the next one? Let's
Sure.
see. Okay, looks like Luisana and Esteban weren't able to get in. Okay.
So don't worry.
Interesting.
So the man in the middle is the
Oh my God. Whoa, look at that guy. Tallest, more tallest, taller, or the most taller. What is the correct answer?
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, very
oh
good
my
job.
God.
Great work. And
Yes.
really, this guy is really tall. Wow. Wow.
Or they are very small. I don't know.
Well, we
Yes.
don't know. That's true. Oh, great. Everybody participated in Laidi, got in there. Woo!
Oh,
Student is
in the
winning.
fire.
So
Oh,
we just got a set of words. Football, he, the, is, best player. How do we order them?
He, the
He-
best player is the best football. He player is the best football. The football is the best he. Oh boy, it goes so fast.
Yeah.
He is the best football player. That was the last choice.
The
And that
football
was the
is
answer.
best. The football is the best he player is not the good answer. Okay.
Right, because you have to have he as the beginning of the sentence. That's your subject, right?
Yes.
Who, he. And then you have your verb is, and then you have the phrase with best in it. Okay, let's go on to the next. Okay, looks like Michael is on fire.
Oh my God.
Okay, question 4.
Getting up 6 is than getting up 7.
Let's see.
Better,
Worse,
bad,
bad, or worse.
or worse.
what is the correct answer?
Yeah, that's right. Worse.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
That's from Groundhog Day. That's so funny. That's a good movie. Okay, yeah, not batter. Why?
Yes.
Can you explain
bad.
why? Why
Yes.
not?
Because bad, it's just an irregular adjective when we're doing the comparatives and the superlatives. As I just showed you in the last slide before playing, it is just irregular one. And the comparative form is worse, and the superlatives worst.
Okay, let's move on.
Yes. Next one.
Let's see what happened here. Oh,
Oh,
pretty cool.
holding steady. Come on, Luisana Esteban.
Okay, Atacama Desert is the place in the world.
Driest, drier, driest, and most driest. The red and the blue are spelled differently, and so that might give you a clue to the answer.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
oh. Explain this one for us, teacher Jofiel.
Yes, and well, as I told you before, with the comparative, it usually happens when with our adjectives ends with a Y, we have to construct the comparatives, adding, changing the Y for an I, and then add the ER ending. In the superlatives, it's just the same, but now what we're going to add is the EST ending.
Excellent, excellent. Okay, let's go on and see what the scoreboard's doing.
Okay.
Oh,
Woo!
Michael.
Yeah,
Okay.
Lisana go up to.
Good. Okay, Michael, you need to
Wonderful.
start answering incorrectly.
So what sentence is correct? Tim are the
Oh.
strongest. Tim is the most stronger than Tom. Tim is the
Ah.
strongest. Tim is the more stronger.
Oh.
What can we say here?
Hmm.
I don't know. I just will say that he's playing bowling. Bowling.
He's bowling.
Woo!
Yes,
Okay.
very good.
The
But we have
strong.
to explain why Tom is more stronger is not correct.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
mean,
This
do you
one and this
remember
one.
in the slide, we've seen some incorrect constructions with comparative, saying more and the comparative form is not right. And also, because it's just followed the same rules, the spelling rules as comparative, most stronger is not right too.
You need to use than before, after
it is-
stronger.
Ah, right, that as well.
Yes, if you, and the writing in strong is not correct because was wrote stronger and was stronger.
Well, looks
Yeah.
like we have a new winner now. At the top is Lady. Let's go on to the next question because we've only got 3
Yeah,
minutes
we're
left.
just looking for. The lion is the boy. Is the biggest, is more dangerous, is bigger than, is hungry.
Oh,
I love it.
I love cats.
A big cat.
Nice job, everybody.
Yes. Bigger than.
Well, more dangerous. No, because you don't have the comparative form.
Exactly. You have more dangerous, but you don't have the than that can help you to finally construct the comparative. So the answer is bigger than.
Oh, Louisiana's on fire. Let's move
Yes.
on. We're getting close to the end of class, so I'm going to go a little faster.
Okay, Antarctica is place in the world. So what it is the colder than, very cold, or the coldest? Antarctica. What does it look like?
No, very good.
Yeah, the coldest.
Yes,
So,
because it's not
Antarctica?
correct, very cold, because very cold is not a comparative form or superlative form.
Yeah, and what can we just say? It is very cold, but it's not what we're trying to construct here in the lesson.
Yes, because we need comparative form.
Yeah, well, in this case, superlative form.
Yes, in this case, superlative, but we don't have neither.
No changes in our scoreboard. Come on, Leticia. Come on, Esteban. Let's get going.
Yes.
So these are a set
And
of words.
Luisana?
It counts. They are teacher more relaxed than. Oh my God, how can we organize these words to make a good sentence? With more sense. A sentence with sense.
Right. Beautiful bird.
Yes, I love
Yes.
to come. They are very exciting.
Our teacher more. Teacher more.
Oh, okay. That's pretty good. But well, I love that toucans are more relaxed than the teacher. Why the second one is not right? Why the blue one is not right? Well, if we're talking about the teacher, it is just one person, and we just have to say is, not are. The teacher are not, is not right.
Because you can
right.
change for she or for he.
Good point.
Yeah,
I didn't
we
think of
use
that
the
either.
third singular person.
Yes, both of them.
Okay, we got 2 more questions and it's 6 o'clock, so let's go fast.
So the girls are in the bus stop. Oh my God. The most wet, the wettest, the
That's
wetter.
terrible.
Yeah.
Yes, and that happens sometimes.
It sure does.
Yeah.
It's like swimming.
Yes,
Good job, everybody. Remember, you don't use most
yes.
if you're going to have a superlative,
More.
unless it has more than 2 syllables.
Exactly.
Louisana's on top again.
Oh my God. So the man is down the train. So, oh my God, that was a nervous one.
Yes, yes.
Oh my
Yeah,
God. Where is that?
I don't know. It looks like, oh my God. Okay.
Very good.
It's faster.
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 Mhm.
Yes,
Number
because
1 is misspelled, right? Or faster here is misspelled.
it's not
Yes.
correct.
And fastest, no, because it would have to be the man is the fastest
fastest.
man in the world or something like
And
that.
without than.
And
Yeah,
without
we're
that.
comparing in this sentence. So
Yes.
faster
Okay.
is comparative.
So we're
well,
at
let's
the
see.
end. Let's go to the end and see what happens to the
Oh my God.
podium.
Michael. La Edith, the second one. And Luisana.
Oh my God.
Oh, very, very good.
You were doing
Leticia
a
and
good job.
Esteban.
Jofiel
Good
wrote, so
job.
happy for this game. You guys did a great job. I'm going to shut this out and let Jofiel share his last screen so that we can end the class on time.
So yeah. Well, we just played a little bit about this. I just totally happy because we were learning a lot about superlatives and comparatives. This is a good lesson. And I just want to say thank you. You were doing today a good job. Thank you, Leticia. Thank you, Luisana. Thank you, Lairis. Thank you, Michael. And don't forget the attendance. Our teacher Yolanda sent us through their email. It was a wonderful class in there. And well, if you want to get into our Google Classroom, there is the class code. And it can help you to improve your English writing and speaking skills. And well, if you're on YouTube or if you're in Zoom, thank you for watching us. And well, this was the whole class today. Oh, you gotta, yes, I thank you, Esteban. Thank you for being here. I mean, you can see the class later on YouTube. Just try for engaging your knowledge about this topic. This is very important. So don't forget our attendance, as Yolanda said. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Leticia. Thank you, Luisana, Michael. Today, I'm so happy today.
And
Goodbye,
thank you
Leticia.
for our new student, Laeti.
Yay! Welcome, lady, the new student. Wonderful.
You're welcome.
No, Esteban, no es la última clase. No, hace la 30 de julio, hasta la 30.
Our last class will be 13. Okay.
30 July.
Nuestra última clase es el día 30 de julio. Recuerda que son lunes y viernes.
So please keep coming, okay? We need you. We need you for the live stream classes. Please come.
Okay, yeah, don't worry, Esteban. So
Okay.
yeah, goodbye. See you next Monday.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thank you very much.
Bye, everyone. Bye.